After the introduction of 2008 financial crisis, presumably you guys must know more about it, so I'm going to talk about the impacts of it. The impact of 2008 financial crisis can be divided into two aspects. One is how it affects to our economy, and the other one is to our society. First, home values declining to the brunt of the 2008 financial crisis. The net worth of American households had declined by about 70 trillion US dollars in inflation-adjusted terms because of mortgage defaulting, which means that the banks forced to sell people's house they could not pay back money to them. So many houses were taken back by the bank. Once the quantity of the empty house had increased, the prices of houses decreased. Second, stock plunge. Stock market crashed because of Lehman Brothers, which used to be top 5 company in America in 2006, and they overused their CDO and led them to bankrupt eventually. Third, the GDP of USA has significantly decreased because tons of companies went bankrupt and tons of people lost their jobs. In order to stabilize the economy, US governments responded to the financial crisis by lowering interest rate to nearly zero, buying back mortgage, and bailing out some struggling financial institutions. The governments of USA spent approximately $700 billion to fix it, but it didn't help a lot because the loss is too much to calculate. And as for the impact on society, unemployment rates increased to 10.1% by 2009. More than 5.5 million Americans lost their jobs due to slow economic growth. Millions of people fell into poverty, and millions of families lost their business, homes, or savings. Some people even committed suicide because they could not handle this kind of situation. Later, people started to panic. This issue drove up the crime rate that eventually led to an unstable society. For example, the Occupy Wall Street movement. Despite the events above, governments still offer tens of thousands of new jobs, principally in public works. During this time period, the Hoover Dam was built, all roads and bridges were repaired, and the visual artists were employed to paint murals. In short, the financial crisis not only affected the economy, but also affected American society. However, the governments of US have been trying to clean up this mess, but the amount of losing money was too large to calculate. It cannot be accurately calculated at how much money the government has spent on saving this. Fortunately, after this matter, people all over the world, especially Americans, have learned that there isn't any investment that can come with low risks and high returns. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys can know more about the financial crisis after watching this.